Lionesses in the herd are responsible for hunting and providing food, and this may cause the many injuries during hunting operations. But what is the fate of the lioness who gets injured? Will her injury be cured to continue her life normally, or will she have to complete the rest of her life with permanent disabilities? This lioness, for example, how will she be able to hunt with that deep wound in her leg? And the eyes of this lioness who turned her blue. Will this lioness be able to live normally after losing her tail? All this and more we will know in today's episode. But before we start our episode, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. All injuries can be treated, except for one that lionesses fear. This injury is the eye injury. This lioness is very famous and currently lives in South Africa. She is famous for her distinctive blue eyes. Of course, you're curious to know what turned her eyes blue. What happened was that the lioness was trying to catch a wild boar, and during her attack, the pig attacked her and hit her with its horns in her eyes, and this injury caused her eye to become blue. Although after the accident, the lioness is no longer able to see with the affected eye, however, it is still considered one of the most skilled lions in hunting operations. Of course, that lioness to be injured when she is old. If injured at an early age, the possibility of her survival from the dangers of the wild is impossible. The tail of animals is no less important than the rest of the bodily organs in their body. And if we will talk about the benefit of the tail, for lions specifically, one of the most important benefits of a tail is to direct their bodies left and right while running. Lions also use it to communicate with the rest of the herd, just like humans when they consult with their hands and say, "Let's go." In 2005, a group of hyenas attacked this lioness while she was hunting alone, and because she was alone, she could not counter their attack and tried to run away from them to avoid being preyed upon. But they ran after her, and one of the hyenas was able to bite her tail and cut it off. The lioness escaped with her life that day, but with a severed tail. Before that accident, no one understood that the tail was important to lions. This is until scientists mentioned that this severed tail may affect the lioness in the future in performing some tasks. This lioness is known as Sienna, and she had an injury that is considered one of the most difficult injuries that you can see in your life. This lion has got into a very violent fight with a wild buffalo. The buffalo hit her with her horns with great force, and the horns pierced her leg. The most difficult thing about this is that Sienna had two small newborn cubs, and she was not able to move to hunt, nor able to burst feed them, and the situation remained like this until doctors intervened in India and treated her wounds. What is funny about that matter is that after the lioness was treated and the wounds were stitched up and healed, one lion from the herd attacked her and hit her in the same place as the old wound, and the doctors had to bring her in and stitch her wounds again. I beg you, lioness, to stay with your children and stop being injured. Have you ever seen a cat kill its children for fear of danger? That lioness does the same thing with her cubs. Any cub that gets injured or gets sick or becomes weak for any reason, the lioness eats it immediately, without any hesitation. She is afraid that any predators will smell his scent and come to prey on her cub instead of her. The terrifying thing is that the mother and the children can eat from their brother, the cub that the mother recently killed, and they never feel remorse. Do you think that lions can continue their lives normally after the injury? And which injury caught your eye the most? In today's episode, tell me your opinion below in the comments. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you very soon with the new episode.